Hi, how are you? I'm Esther. Welcome to my new channel, Horizontal Secret. So I could not share my vlogs. Suddenly I decided to share what I love the most, and that is reading. I read a book recently. You will come to know which book it is. Keep watching my video. If you really enjoyed watching my vlogs, please subscribe to my channel. Please like the video. Please share it with your family and friends. So it is all about the book that I read and my reading habit. I love reading so much. Back in my school time, I used to just sit with my book and I used to follow the world. But nowadays it has come to a fading point. It's almost faded. So I thought just to develop it up. So when I finished it off, I decided to share this with people to let them know about this book. So let us know what the book is all about. The book I am talking about is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. If you like my video, please like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell icon. The Alchemist, novel by Paulo Coelho. It was actually written by a Brazilian author, and it was initially published in Portuguese in 1988. And first published in 1993, and it's an amazing book. You should go through these books, and I strongly recommend that you should keep this international, I'm not saying these international books, or you should keep these unique books in your bookshelf. And when you buy such books, you should invest your time and money in that, because when you buy such books and you hold them in your hand and then you smell that book, and when you read, the feeling is different. But when you read it online, I think it is completely a different world. It's a lot of strange eyes and a lot of things, but the book in your hands and just going through it is a fun experience after all. So I think you should buy this book, keep it in your bookshelf. Okay, why did this book become an international bestseller? So the title of the book, the first front page of the book says, "A fable about following your dreams." This is an imaginary story of a boy named Santiago, and he sees a dream twice. He goes to a gypsy, a fortune teller, to understand what it's all about, and he goes and just tries to find out his dream or what his goal in his life is all about. This book encourages that you should not give up on your dream. You should break that monopoly, and that you can be unrealistic to follow what you want to do in your life. And I think long back in 1988, and through all the years, this book, I think has the same very nice simple words. Everybody can read it. You just have to know the basic language, and you can understand what it is all about. If you need, you can use a dictionary as well to understand, but I think you don't need all those stuff to understand what it is all about. But it focuses on self-development, and it makes you understand the value of life. I strongly felt that it is not only a motivational book, but also a spiritual book. People, they should encourage that good books should be read, and it should not be read once and thrown away. It should be read for the generations to come. And I want people, the youngsters, old people, everybody to go through this book, and you will love this book for sure, and you will love to keep it on your shelf and just go through the book. Many people I know haven't read this book, so I think there are a lot of people who have not. So I hope it goes well hand in hand. And the thing is, books are always good. It always brings those good vibes that you really want in your life. Some are spiritual, some motivational, some just have this storytelling capabilities, different kind of. So one of those books is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, and I think you should read it once in your lifetime. As I told earlier, I was little busy, so I couldn't post any vlogs on my channel. So I would recommend that please subscribe, please like, please share my videos, and please let people know that there is an amazing life to cherish on, there are amazing people to live on, and you should not give up. And that is the plot of The Alchemist. So if you read, you will understand what were the adventures, because it is based mainly about the fantasy, adventure, and the quest. That is the main leading three objectives of this book. So there is some fable, some tale that you get to know from this book, but beyond the imagination, you get to know this inspirational stuff or this motivation that you want. So if you are feeling, something that should motivate you, you should go through this very important book. This book emphasizes on fear as an obstacle is an obstacle itself. So in this book, initially the shepherd Santiago is feared, or has some sort of fear that he doesn't want to go to the pyramids to explore the treasure. But I shared what the book is all about in a part by part if you watch the whole video. But here I have to share something that I wrote in between while I read this book. There's some key points that I wrote, and all those key points are mentioned somewhere in the whole video, but I wanted to just summarize it and just mention those points to make it a little bit more understandable. So the first thing that I understood initially is you should take an action. Then as mentioned, fear as an obstacle is an obstacle itself. Break the monotony. You should embrace the present and be unrealistic. And to be successful in your life, you have to take that decision. You have to believe in yourself that what you are doing today is not going to hamper your past, or it's not going to hamper what is for you in the future. So you are the decision maker, and if something happens while you're doing that, you're taking that decision, all the blame is not shattered on something else. It is to be put upon you, and you have to take the responsibility. So with the decision, there comes the responsibility. The ultimate goal of any book is to make people smile, or to make the characters written by the author to be remembered. And I think this book makes it all. This makes us happy, and it brought me a smile. Reading through that story, I could get into that happiness, what that boy felt and what the author felt about writing each characters, and the smile should be the goal each one of us should have. So nowadays a lot of things are happening. Like in my earlier video, I had talked about this so-called the reality and expectation of 2020. So in all these 2-3 months, many things have happened. Like these businesses and all these things have some of them have come down, some of them have come up as well. But in the whole global context, it has affected people a lot more than what we have thought. But when it was shot, when it was posted, I think it was a very bad time for the economy, and all things were under a turmoil was happening. But currently I think situations are improving, but cases are rising. So we need to take the precautions. So a lot of things have happened since I posted my last video about expectation and reality of 2020. It was a very short overview of what my channel is all about and some short trailer kind of a video, and I think that after that it has really been a long time, very long time, and I'm coming up with another one after a long period. So I think a lot of things have happened, like cases have gone up due to this pandemic, and I think earlier situation was different, now the situation is different, but things are coming up. Some things are going down day by day, some things are coming up day by day. So at the end of the day, the only suggestion from my side is take proper precautions, take care of yourself. As said in my earlier video of expectation and reality of 2020, I emphasized on what happened to the economy, and it was just a trailer video. So I just emphasized on what is happening around, because at that time it was the most crucial subject, I think. But nowadays a lot of things are happening, from people retiring to I don't know, but a lot of things are happening. So the only thing that worries us is this pandemic, and I strongly agree that due to this pandemic, lot of things in the society and lot of things, how countries handle things, how people behave, to everything has changed to a very different extent of it was not imaginable earlier, okay, but I think wearing masks and using sanitizers every now and then is the precaution. So do that, be safe, and keep enjoying life, and don't forget to read this book. I'll focus more on the book because I love reading. And please share my video, please like it, and please subscribe to my channel.